One day young Marcus Aurelius was walking on the street amidst the crowd, who would later be hailed as one of the greatest Stoic philosophers. Despite the weight of his future role as an emperor, he radiates a quiet strength, a boldness that isn't loud or overpowering, but steady, rooted, and undeniably masculine. Our modern society snatched away this ancient masculinity and taught us it is men's responsibility to chase people, please people, and if someone walks away, cling to them. But with this lot of effort, we get nothing more than suffering in our minds. Marcus Aurelius was a virtuous king, but most of his life, he spent time alone because nobody viewed him as a friendly person, but saw him as a gold mine, who could satisfy their financial lust. And that's what made Marcus Aurelius alone. Definitely, that was a masculine decision by Marcus Aurelius, who chose to be alone better than pleasing people with his wealth. It wasn't arrogance that made Marcus Aurelius stand out, it was his philosophy, Stoicism, which gave him the courage to lead with wisdom and a calm demeanor. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches people to live a well-lived life. It has 4 core virtues: wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice, which can make you a masculine man in the inner self. Masculinity means sharing qualities or attributes regarded as characteristic of men or boys. In today's social media, many people proclaim themselves as masculine men, but masculinity isn't about self-proclaiming, rather it blends with your mindset, your philosophy. So in this video, we'll share how practical Stoicism makes you a masculine man with its unique traits. Explore how 4 Stoic virtues align with masculinity and how practicing Stoic virtues restores your lost masculinity in the fast-paced modern world. Many people think Stoicism teaches toxic masculinity, but if it is real or not you'll learn by the end of this video. Therefore get ready and subscribe to our channel for more philosophy insights, and let's get started. First of all, let's talk about one of the 4 Stoic virtues, courage, which is facing comfort as a gateway to strength. Courage is not just about charging into danger or showing physical bravery. It's about stepping into discomfort, facing failure, and seeking truth, even when it's hard. Imagine a father waking up at dawn, his breath visible in the chilly air, working endless hours to ensure his family thrives. Or picture an artist standing in front of a blank canvas, bearing their soul in colors and shapes, knowing some may not understand. That's courage, not loud or boastful, but quiet, steady, and real. In your life, courage might mean looking in the mirror and confronting insecurities you've ignored. It could mean voicing an unpopular opinion in a room that feels suffocatingly silent. Courage asks you to move forward, even when every instinct tells you to retreat. Think of the forest after a storm. The trees may sway, their roots may be tested, but they stand tall, grounded in the earth. Where are your roots? Take a moment and reflect. Where in your life are you avoiding discomfort because it feels safe? Could stepping into that unease lead you to something greater? Imagine the strength you'll feel when you face those fears. Take that step, and own your truth. Nature thrives through challenge, and so do we. Embracing this Stoic virtue is your first step to restoring masculinity, but you also have to practice the art of balance and control, temperance. This is the quiet art of steadiness, a mastery that speaks not in shouts but in whispers. It tells us that strength isn't found in indulging every desire but in guiding those desires with control. Think of a river winding through a lush valley. Its power doesn't come from chaos but from its steady flow, contained by its banks. Without those boundaries, it would flood and destroy. The same is true for us. When you practice temperance, you don't let impulses dictate your actions. Instead, you choose how to respond, shaping your life with intention and clarity. Imagine walking through a garden at sunrise. The dew clings to each leaf, each petal, reflecting the soft glow of the morning light. That balance of light and shadow creates beauty. In the same way, temperance brings harmony to your actions. It's not weakness, it's refined strength. Now, pause and reflect. Where in your life do things feel out of balance? Is it in how you spend your time, your energy, or your emotions? Consider how discipline could redirect those areas, allowing you to channel your potential with purpose. Temperance invites you to live intentionally, not recklessly. It asks you to see control not as a limitation but as a path to deeper power. This way you will restore your masculinity, but embracing fairness as true strength makes you truly masculine. Justice is that quiet strength that shapes integrity. It reminds us that true masculinity isn't about dominating others, it's about lifting them as we rise. Picture a towering oak tree in the heart of a sunlit forest. Its roots stretch deep, steadying it against storms, while its branches provide shelter and shade to the life below. This is what fairness looks like, a strength that supports, not overpowers. Think about Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, who ruled with immense authority yet chose compassion and equity. His justice wasn't loud or self-serving. It was thoughtful and deliberate. For you, justice might mean being the friend who listens without judgment, the partner who values equality, or the leader who earns respect through humility and fairness. Pause for a moment and reflect on your relationships. Are there places where your actions could bring more balance and fairness? Who in your life might benefit from your steady hand, your calm presence? Justice asks us to see others not as competitors but as companions in this shared journey of life. Imagine the ripple effect of one fair act, a kindness extended, a decision made with integrity. It strengthens not just you but everyone it touches. Can you choose fairness today and make it your quiet legacy? Ask yourself, and if you can, you're restoring your bold masculinity. But don't skip the Stoic fourth virtue that helps Stoics navigate chaos with clarity. Wisdom is your compass in the storms of life. It's the ability to see things as they are and act with purpose. Picture a captain at the helm of a ship, guiding it through dark, restless waters. The waves crash, and the winds howl, but the captain stays calm, adjusting course with steady hands. This is wisdom in action, clear vision paired with thoughtful choices. In our fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. Decisions often feel rushed, driven by urgency rather than intention, but wisdom invites you to slow down. It's found in moments of reflection, in pausing to ask, does this align with my values? It's the calm voice that encourages learning from mistakes and acting with clarity instead of reacting in haste. Now, think about your own life. How often do you pause to reflect before making a choice? Do you act out of habit, or do you steer your actions toward what truly matters? Imagine yourself walking through a quiet forest, sunlight filtering through the leaves, each step deliberate and mindful. That's the power of wisdom, a steady guide through life's noise. So, take a breath. Reflect on one decision you've made recently. Did it come from a place of wisdom? If not, how could you approach it differently next time? Wisdom is always within reach, waiting for you to listen and choose. Will you let it guide you today? You will, and that's how you embrace masculinity. Practical Stoicism isn't about grand gestures, it's about daily actions. Start your mornings with a moment of gratitude. Reflect on the challenges you may face and how you'll meet them. At night, review your day. What did you do well? What could you improve? These small practices build a foundation of strength and clarity. With time, you'll find yourself calmer, more focused, and more in tune with what truly matters. Life is like a rugged mountain range, with peaks to conquer and valleys to endure. Stoicism equips you with the tools to navigate this landscape. It teaches you that masculinity isn't about conquering others, it's about conquering yourself. Now, let me ask you, will you rise to the challenge? Will you embrace courage, temperance, justice, and wisdom to restore your masculinity? Or does Stoicism teach toxic masculinity? Let me know in the comments section. Thanks for watching, until next time. Goodbye.